So cute. Another exciting story in our garden is related to our bunnies. So initially we had just one bunny. Sayang kaya, maling kaya. So sister was the only one initially, and she was very lonely. So one of our neighbors decided that she would. She had a friend who was giving away or was ready to throw away all her bunnies. So she decided to bring another bunny, which was a male bunny. We didn't know how they would do. They would fight with each other. That bunny was not spayed. Sister was already spayed. So we didn't know whether they would fight or they would start mingling with each other. So we put them together, and initially it was a little bit of territorial struggle. It seemed like they were not getting along, but eventually we found out that they were kissing each other, they were hugging each other, they were eating together. So they became friends very, very quickly. And sister was already spayed, so eh, we we had no fear that we would get bunnies more, and we didn't want. We just wanted to house them, have a good life for them. We were not trying to raise bunnies or sell them or anything. These are like, they are our family members. We rescued them, so we made good house for them, and we take care of their water, take care of their food like our own children. So this was not the end of the story though, and our another neighbor suddenly comes up with a bunny saying that she found a random homeless bunny walking around, running around on the street, and they know that we have bunnies, so they all bring us. So we thought, okay, we have two compartment houses and we have a tunnel underneath built with a PVC. That was there already, so we thought maybe first we will just leave the new bunny into one house and block the tunnel inside, which is what we did. And then we opened the tunnel once, and we found out that the the male bunny, the brother from the first one, whose name is Oscar, Oscar Jait, because Jait it's in Russian, it's a bunny, so Oscar Jait. So he did not like the new bunny, who we named Ai. So they were fighting. Ai would run around like he was running for his life, and we were just okay. So they will be splitting their houses. They will not be using the tunnel anymore. The tunnel was, we closed the tunnel so that they would not fight each other to death. So this then it continued for many months. We thought that okay, they are all happy with each other. We had to split the water system. We had to make two water systems. We used to give food differently to each compartment. Suddenly, probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we suddenly see that the brother, the first Oscar, is suddenly seen in the other side where he's not supposed to. Somehow he found out a way through the tunnel, and they are fighting again, fighting for food. And we were worried in the beginning, but we found out that the II has a way to escape, so he could easily escape underground somewhere. And so we didn't do anything about it. We just left them because they were not killing each other. They were just scared, like, you know, for food they were kind of fighting. So we gave them food separately, and they would not fight. A week ago, we started seeing that Ai and Oscar, they were eating food together, like side by side. So it felt like, okay, now this is how bunnies do. They first fight with each other, and after a while, they start socializing. They start eating together. And I think 2 or 3 days ago, I start like their heads were together eating, like as if they now are really, really social. That they are good friends already. And today, or was it yesterday, Oscar brought Ai to the old house. So he followed Oscar, and then all the three bunnies were in this one house. So it's like finally it's a unification that we always wanted, but it took so long, 6 months. It seems like this is how bunnies really mingle. It takes them time, but once they do, they become lifelong bonds, and they really bond well with each other. It's what we are seeing. And they are very social. They are very sweet and nice and polite. You would be wondering why we are doing it. I already said that because neighbors bring to us, and we kind of have a big garden, so we don't really need a big space for making home for them. We fill with a lot of soil, and they dig and they play, and we have so much in the garden that would otherwise go into garbage or compost. So we can always bring leaves. They eat leaves of papaya, they eat leaves of mulberry, they eat all the weeds that we pluck, joy weed. So we have so much growing in the garden that we can give to them as food. All the food scraps goes to them. So, and yes, if you are interested in give and take, then yes, we also we take once in a while. We clean up their house and we get a lot of fertilizer. I started putting them in anonas and they burst. Even jabuticabas like the fertilizer. They were bursting with new leaves, so it's very healthy for your vegetables and for your fruit trees as well. So this is the story. Hope you enjoyed our bunny story. Three little bunnies.